the 28th of June and me and James are down on Newbridge Lakes. As mentioned before, we're on peg 4, so we've got all the gear in the peg ready to go. We're just about to have a lead about and then we'll set stuff up and we can get fishing. Pardon? It's the 29th apparently. So yeah, anyway, we're going to have a quick lead about and then hopefully get the rods in and get some fish. Alright, so we've got the bivvies set up and we're rigging up some rods to get them out. So we're just fishing singles at the moment during the day. We've leaded about, found our spots for the night. So yeah, I'm just going to flick out a single little white Scopex pop-up, literally just down here in this margin sort of area. Basically we've found a bar that's right in front of the peg, only a few wraps out, it's not far at all. So I'm going to put one rod on there for the day, and then it's just going to be basically casting singles to shows and stuff like that, just fishing little hinge stiff rigs.
You're only going towards the end, like, what, you like 3 wraps? Is that right?
Putting a back lead on. Tactical. So James has just had a bite. He's bringing it in now. We think it's just a bream. It was a bit of a breamy twitch, like twitchy take. But yeah, he's just been spodding. And it's just gone as he was spodding. What was this, James? What was it caught on? There it is.
It's not even funny. I wish they'd fall off. The Scopex squid with a Northern Special topper, little small pop-up.
So we were just about to cook tea and James has had a screaming run, but unfortunately it's come off.
Oh, that's wounded.
That was definitely a carp though. That was a proper screaming run.
It's just splashed over yours.
Has it? That was small as a 41.
Right, run bang. Obviously, as always. Willem's just hooked into his first fish. I believe it's a ghost carp.
Definitely a ghosty. Oh god. Well, I'm glad I didn't recast after first light this morning. I did wake up for first light, but I just thought, no, I'll just sleep in. Thank God I did. Get his head up. There we go.
It's not bad actually.
Yeah, that's a nice one, that. Don't know if it's quite 20, but...
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what a £20 looks like. I ain't caught one for that long.
It's a good start.
I couldn't even tell you what a 15 is at this point.
I know, well, same. I've had 3 blanks on my last session, so this is the first fish I've caught in ages. Come on, mate, get
there you
go.
go.
We go. He's coming up now.
Awesome.
This way.
How do you feel to be the only person that's caught a carp on the lake for about a day?
I just feel quite good actually. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, no one else has had a bite, have we?
No, we've done quite well with.
We've had lots of indication, and we've missed a couple of bites. You've been done twice. You've missed 2. There we go. Oh, f***ing buzzing.
There we go. Boom.
Oh. Is he in there?
Excellent. Well done, stuff. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Well done. Well.
F***ing buzzing. You know what? That could be a new PB.
It don't take a lot with you.
That's a nice fish. Now the old worry of that, right?
See you later, fish.
He goes.
Excellent stuff. Well
Brilliant.
done, man. Top job.
Cheers, bro. Oh, sorted. Okay, so it's about 5 o'clock. It's our second night now. James is just off for a walk around to the other side. He's going to chuck some bait in, so we're going to direct him onto his spots. So we've got just the rods in there, and then James's rods are in there. So yeah, it's about tea time, so we're going to have some food in a minute. We've got some lovely chili burgers to cook. It's a bit of a ritual for us on the bankers, these chili burgers. So yeah, so we'll direct James with his baiting, and then we'll have tea. Right, so James is on the other side. He's just over there on the day peg, baiting up his spots on there. So let's direct him then. Right, go on then. Right, that's pretty bang on for your left hand rod, but you want to be slightly to your right from where you just took that one. Bang on the spot there. Don't know if the camera can quite pick it up. He's just baiting up his spot down there for his left hand rod. Alright, so this is just a quick little update. It's basically the end of the session now. It's about 8 o'clock or so on the morning after the second night. We've not had any more bites. I had that one at around sort of 9 o'clock yesterday morning. It was a lovely gnarly 16-pound ghosty. So that was quite a result. James has lost a couple. And then we've had a few bream between us as well, which is obviously not ideal. But yeah, so nothing's resulted so far. I've been greeted with a terrible sight this morning. Basically, I caught that one that I had yesterday on a snowman rig. It was a Pacific tuna boilie with a washed out mini Northern Special pop-up on the top of it. And that's what did the business. So as soon as I had that one, I swapped over to swapped all 3 of my rods over to that rig setup. But basically, I'll show you in a minute the sight I've been greeted with this morning in terms of my rigs. I think is probably the reason why I've missed so many bites, and I could have converted a lot more into fish on the bank, which is unfortunate, but you live and learn. Okay, so this is the snowman rig that I converted all my rods over to. I've just got 2 singles out on hinge stiff rigs at the minute. so we'll just hopefully try and pinch one before we leave, but I'm a bit optimistic. So yeah, basically this is the sight that greeted me on all 3 of my snowman rigs this morning. Obviously a normal snowman rig, there should be a boiler here above this pop-up, but basically I've just been using normal boilies straight out of the bag, and the boilies that I use, they're CC More Pacific Tuna and the Odyssey XXX. It's my favourite mix. It's been a brilliant mix, been really effective. We've had fish jumping all over the spots. Obviously we've had loads of indication, loads of fish feeding on the spots, but I think they're just straight out the bag, they're a bit too soft. And so what's happened is, with all those little pickups and little takes, it's just worn the boilie off, and unfortunately now I've just got a pop up on it, and that was on all 3 of the snowman rigs that I had casted out. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. So yeah, that was the rigs. Basically the changes that I'm going to make to my rigs. I mean, the snowman rigs are great, I've caught loads of fish on them before, so there's not too much I need to change on the rig really. It's more just getting the hook baits right. So I'm going to look into getting some of the hard hook baits of the tuna and the Odyssey flavour, rather than just using a boilie straight out the bag. It'll just mean that it stays out there longer. Obviously when you're fishing overnight, you've got the rig out for quite a lot of hours, trying to obviously get a bite. And normally if I was fishing on the smaller lakes and stuff like I normally do, boilie straight out of the bag would be fine. But when you're fishing these bigger lakes and you're casting out for longer periods of time, especially overnight, you need to make sure that everything is 100% perfect, and those soft boilies just weren't 100% perfect, unfortunately. They were a bit soft, and they've obviously come off and just left us with those mini pop-ups on, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's just one of them things, we've got to live and learn. But yeah, I've got the rods back out now. We've only got a few hours left, we're going to start packing away soon. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But it's been a great session. It's lovely to get back on the bank. We've had a good laugh, and obviously we've had a couple of fish. Well, I've had one, and we've had a couple of bream between us, which, you know, nobody likes bream, but fish is a fish, innit? So yeah, keeps you busy.